Hello guys, and welcome to the next episode of Planet Coaster Alpha 3 with me, Biffa. Thank you very much for joining me. I've just been sort of just looking through here to see what's happening. Oh look, that guy is desperate for the loo. Look at him. Excellent. So considering all we have at the minute is an entrance and this here where they can come and buy food. Look, they're queuing. I'm loving the crowd animations. Are fantastic in this game. Look. Ah! See the person running around going to work. Look, look, look. Making all the stuff. Can we nip inside the building? There we go. We are now working in. There you go, sir. Who's next? Please, next, please. Yeah. I can serve somebody over here. I can do the till. Oh, okay. They're not interested. But it's all working really, really well. People are grabbing all the food that they need and using the loo. There's a massive queue for the loo. But we need to add some more things, of course, don't we? We've only got this little entranceway at the moment. The lights will be coming on as it gets a bit dark. But we were talking last time about adding one of these castles in the distance. And they do look fantastic in the distance, don't they? And I think maybe going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these in the distance would be good. I mean, I do like this one here. I don't really want to go for the sort of pinky Disney one just yet. But one of these ones over here would be great. I'm thinking... Yeah, I'm thinking this... Whoa. I'm thinking this one here. It's nice, it's high, it's got lights on it. It will stand out. And if you can zoom in a little bit more... Zooming gets a bit wonky sometimes. We've got some guards at the front. We've got a... Oh! Oh, they do actually move. Oh, my goodness. And we've got like a hallway so people can come in. And then we can have like a big courtyard put in here and, you know, build some stuff ourselves with some of the castle pieces. So this one is going to be the choice. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pause for a second, wait until it is daytime, and then we're going to start the hill that this is going to be put on. Okay, just before we pick our spot for the castle, I've added some cleaners in because there is a lot of mess all over the place. In fact, we could probably do with adding another maintenance guy in here. Look at the state of it. Good grief. And if we had some litter bins around here, that would actually probably help, wouldn't it? So, let's have a look. Oh, trying to find all the stuff. I need to get quicker with finding things. Recycling bin. I'm not sure whether that would work. Let's just find a normal bin. Oh, maybe not. I'll come back to that anyway. And also, we need to add some entertainers. I think King Coaster in here would be great. And then somebody when we first come in as well. Let's have Captain Lockjaw right at the beginning over here. So, what I've been thinking is when you come into this park... to you two. The sort of left and the right sides catch your eye. I mean, that is outside the boundaries. But if we had something over here, I think that would be fantastic. So actually where these two castles are, I am going to put this big castle here. So I think we're going to delete these. There we go, which is going to remove only half of the items. Oh, that's interesting. Well, we can use this new multi-selection tool. There we go. Delete all of those. Move selection, advance. Oh, there we go. Delete selection. Excellent. So I'm hoping this is going to pick up in one. Let's have a look. Oh, for some reason it's now separating these. Okay, well that's fine. This one's going to go. If I use the multi-selection tool again, we're going to remove all of that. And we're going to have this, but facing the other way round. So what I want to do is build this up with some terrain to get a nice sort of hill going on. What's that one there? Oh, that's interesting. I like that. So, let's have a look. Let's pull the land up. Let's make this a little bit bigger. And we want to try and sort of sculpt a nice tall mountain. Something along the lines of this sort of thing. It's going to look nice over here. So let's just build this up. Let's just go nuts here. And get this nice and big up in the corner. It's going to have a slope that comes up so people can get up here as well. Something else I've been thinking of doing is when you first come into the park, this section over here, we're going to have a children's area. So we're going to have all the smaller rides and things like that. But people are going to want to head over to this, so they're probably going to go here, or once they've got their food, they're going to head out here. So this is going to be the children's area, heading through to the great big castle up there, and then I'm thinking more of the scary stuff over this side for the adults and things like that. Okay, so this is what I've got at the moment, and what I've got, I want the idea that you can come up here, up the path, you can come into the castle, and you can get a great view over the top of this. So just checking out this castle again, I mean this is going to be what's going to face the front, so you're going to be coming in from the back of the castle through here, and then you're going to walk out like this. Hello, these guys are going to do their thing. Oh, the game's paused, so probably not. No, never mind. And then we'll head out this way. So we're going to need a bit of space for all of this on the front. In fact, let's just have a quick look. If we select all of that, Control D, no. Advance move. Can I not copy this? Let's try this again. Okay, let's just move the whole thing. Why not? Here we go. Excellent. That's exactly the look I'm going for. Alright, let's move this thing up. So we need to twist that around. How big is that? It's probably not a bad size, actually, isn't it? Can we rotate that? There we go. So that's going to be out the front like this. We're probably going to need to flatten this down a bit, I'd imagine. So that went there. Let's just give that a test. So that went there. Oh, that looks fantastic. And then when you're up there, you can look over the park and see what's going on. We're frozen in time. Oh, yeah, look at that. As you come through the trees, what do you see? Wow, Mummy, Daddy, look at that. Can we go over there? That just looks brilliant, doesn't it? And then when you walk through here, and you've got your food, you come out again, and you're like, wow. That is perfect. Right, I tell you what I'm going to do, is I'm going to zoom out so I disappear off the map. I'm underwater, there we go. I'm going to do a little bit more work and get that situated so it's sat correctly, and then I'll be back with you. Well, this is a great tool that I've just found. So I've been trying to sort of work on here to adjust these little bits here so, you know, that it's touching the ground and that sort of thing. Look at this, flatten to foundation. So if we just use this here, see how that tent, there we go, is not touching the ground. If I do that, it's floating in the air. Ah, what's going on there? Oh, is it flattened it to the foundation? There we go, we bring that along. So we flatten it to the foundation of this. Bring it along here, that should build it up. There we go, that's what we want to do. So it looks like you still have to select a place. But it's now, that all should be touching the ground almost. So I've only got to drop this down a tiny bit. I think whoever made this must have made it on a slight slope. But it means we can get rid of all of this easily. Here we go, out of the castle. Excellent, that should build up as well. That's a really cool way of making sure whatever you've placed, there we go, fits in nicely. Excellent. Right, I'm going to continue tweaking this. Let's remove some of that around there. That's an excellent tool, and I'll be back with you. There we go. I think that is looking fantastic. I mean, we could make this bigger at any point. We could have a shopping mall area underneath here, which would be great. Another fantastic tool here is the roughen tool. So if you look at the difference between how smooth, say, this section here is, so that's just been pulled out, but this down here has been roughened. which I think you're more likely to see on the edges of rocks, aren't you? Whereas these bits are probably smooth by the wind and people walking on them and stuff like that. But let's just increase the intensity of that. There we go, you can see it roughening off all of that. Perfect. So I want to get a path running through here so people can walk in and out. And I'm wondering whether we can go with... We've got some natural paths, we've got Q, we don't want that. What do some of these look like? That's just the... Okay, the outside. Yeah, okay, that's just like a worn sort of area. It doesn't really show up too good on there. It's probably going to be this one here. Let's make it a little bit wider, make it twice as long. That is the perfect length. And this angle snap is good. If you have that on 0, it means you get total free reign of what's going on, because we'll probably find that none of the angles are going to be any good for us. So we're going to go for angle snap off. In fact, what I'm going to do is make this as long as it will go and line that up right outside. Let's have a look at that. That was probably just a little bit too long. Oh no, there we go. That's going to... I press escape there. Perfect. Look at that. Straight through the middle. More or less, but near enough. And then people can walk out there and enjoy the view. So now we just need to run our path. I'm thinking down here over here, and we can have some things built up on this side. Okay, here we go. This is not going to be a walk for the faint-hearted. I may change this path ever so slightly. Lots of stairs coming all the way up here. And what I would like to do is build some of this scenery up and over. So I've just started working on this piece here. Let's see if we can make that a little bit smaller. And just see if we can... Wrong one. See if we can pull this over the top. So you're going, so the journey that you're taking to get up to this castle, let's just make that a bit more intense. Nope, not that big. There we go, that's what we want. The journey coming up to this castle is going to be interesting because there's so much interesting terrain. Let's join that up there. There we go, we can smooth that off. With tunnels and all sorts of things to go through. And we can have all fancy lighting in there. At the minute, it looks like a big sausage going over, but I'll work on that. So we're going to have that one there, and then I'm thinking of having one more. Let's have a look. Let's have another one sort of here somewhere. Coming over as well. I love these new tools. You can just literally draw and sculpt the landscape. It's fantastic. Gee, I like the way this one's moving. Let's bring that back. Is that joined up? Still can't get to grips with the camera all the time. There we go. So we join that up there, and I just have this as like a big overhang with nothing going on there. That'll be good. Yeah, it looks a bit weird. Maybe we'll fill that in. Oh, there we go. That looks less weird, doesn't it? There we go. Excellent. So it's like a dark, secret grotto to get up to the top. And we may just do something with this bit here as well. Right, I'd like to try a little experiment with some water here. Oh, I put a path up round the top here so you can walk around. admire the park as it gets built up. You can see what rise you're missing out on as you're enjoying the view at the top here. I don't think in here yet we have water that will run, you know, down things. So I'm going to give that a bit of a try. Let's see what we can do. So let's grab some water. Let's grab some rough water. Yeah, no, it's not going to let me place it any higher. So let's push this terrain down. Okay, so the water appeared. Oh, now the water's disappeared because I've gone too low. What I was hoping to do was try and have the water run underneath the stair, but I'm not sure that is going to be possible. Let's just see if we can push our way through down here. There we go. So let's grab some water now. Yeah, not going to let me put that in there at all because it's not closed in. And I bet if I lifted this up and closed that off, it would let me put the water in. So it may be that we need to go for a few little separate pools down here. But that's okay. I'd like something like that. So as you're walking up, you can look over and see the water below you. So let's have a little update of what I've been doing here. So let's unpause the game. There we go. We've got some guards down the bottom here. He's about to fall asleep. Wake up. Come on. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much, stand to attention. And I've been adding some of these stones in around here to really break up the terrain. And I think they look great. They perfect colour. I've just started adding a few little bits onto here. I'm going to do a lot more around this pond. But that's just sort of playing around, see what we've got. As we walk up the stairs. Come on, camera. Do what I want. Ah! Let's go this way and then go this way. There we go. We've got a guy. Oh, completely lost. There we go. We've got a guy who's marching backwards and forwards over here. So we're going to have some stuff set around here that he can march up and down and protect. And then again, some more stones and things. I would imagine you'd have these sort of stones at the side here to try and stop people climbing through to places they shouldn't go to. I can't remember what the stones were under. I think they were under scenery. There we go. So there's loads of these ones here. So we can just add perhaps another one there. These guards are always falling asleep. Stand to attention, please. And I think we'd probably do the same in here to stop people going around the side. Down there. Perfect. And let's do a different one. Whoa, that's massive. That should be okay, as long as it doesn't point out the side. Yep, that's okay. And then we head on through here. And I've done the same here as well. Put a few stones around the place. Added some lighting. I think that is starting to look pretty nice. I do like that. So, the next thing to do is add some lighting. Because when we get to night time, it all looks just pretty dark and dismal. So, let me work on that. Okay, let's do another little update. Just been adding a few little lights and things around the place to try and light it up. I think we've got the bottom lit up reasonably well. We need to just adjust that one there. Maybe add another one over here. But if you look at these towers, none of them have any lights on at all. So, going to do a little bit of a... you can see the knights marching up and down there, look. Do a little bit before and after. So this is before I add in any lights around the tower. Okay, just finishing off. A couple of touches to add some lights on. There we go. I'm sort of looking around the building. Anything that looks... whoops, let's light that one there. Anything that looks a bit dim. I'm hiding some box lights. Let's get that one nice and low. There we go. Hiding some box lights out the way where you can't see them. And I'm thinking it's looking okay. So you can see where the box lights are and where the lamps are. Got a tree in here as well. Let's just click done on that. There we go. Which will look better in the day. Put some other lamps around now. I'm thinking that castle is looking very nice. It's going to need a few more trees, I think, around the edge. But in the day, that is going to look fantastic. Look at that. I love the way that's lit up. So I'll be back as soon as it's daytime. There we go. The sun has risen, and look at that. I'm thinking that is looking absolutely fantastic. Let's get a view of that from a distance down here. So this is what we're going to see. There we go, as we're walking in. If it's going to let me move where I want to go, please. Thank you. There we go. Hanging off the top of a big rock, or standing on the top of a big hanging rock. I think that looks fantastic. And with the tree here in the centre as well. I've added this lamp, which oh, there we go, that's standing to attention. I've added this lamp here in the middle, and this big Crimson King here. Lots of other lighting. I'm thinking that's looking really, really nice. I like that. As always, you could continue fiddling with this forever, which I will probably do off camera as well. I'm enjoying placing all the different things, making it look nice, tweaking it, adding more lights and stuff like that. We need to work out what we're going to do down here. I'm thinking some sort of roller coaster in this area here and some shops and stuff like that would be fantastic. What I would really like to do is just do a temporary path here to get these to connect up. Let's make that a nice long path. So if we sort of wiggle that around, get that to line up there. Now people, do you know what, we could just change that as well. There we go. Now people can head up here and come and enjoy looking around this castle as well. And to help people decide that they want to come up here, we've added this little castle shop, which is fantastic. Fits in really well, and I'd imagine that there will be some people heading up here very soon. Come on, head up here. There's stuff to see, money to spend. Oh, everybody's leaving. Okay, well maybe they'll head in their thousands again. What's the time? It's near the end of the day. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Hopefully you're very much enjoying this build of our park. What is this little white speck here? We will be adding... Oh, it's some trash. Somebody's like wandered across there. Let's have a princess. We're going to need a princess here. There we go. You have fun. You wander around and entice our guests to come up here. And we will see you guys in a couple of days for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and a rating, as always, is greatly appreciated. And I will see you very soon for the next episode of Planet Coaster. Take care. Bye-bye.